Hello and welcome. I am the Restless Kaiser and I am over here.
And I am James Workshop and I'm over here.
But together we are Modelling for Advantage. So here we are, James. World of Tanks, the miniatures game.
Yeah, first game.
First game of the new on-bot. Yeah, so a little bit different from, this is not a straight out of the box game in terms of we're using our own scenery, we're using our winter themed board, obviously, which is basically a regular board just with a load of white powder over the top of everything.
Nice.
But we've got white painted tanks.
We do.
We've got two very different forces. We're only using forces that came in the starter set and in the first wave expansions, in James's case. So, do you want to have a look at the close cam, James, and show what's going on?
Okie dokie. So, on my fine side of this, you can see the cards over here. I'll explain them in a moment. So, I've got 1, 2, and 3 T-34s, only early available at the moment. And I have an SU-100, today represented by this fine SU-85.
Yes.
So that is my side. So what I have here is 3 identical T-34s, which have the wrong card next to them there. They are. Let's swap those, shall we?
Swap those round. Okay.
I'll pick that up.
Oh, it's all going wrong.
It's all gone wrong. That's fine. You know, we're amateurs. So I've got an SU-100, which has a commander, an engine upgrade, and a binocular telescope. So the commander gives it additional cover and additional initiative during the movement phase. And at the start of the game, I can immediately redeploy, which I have done.
Oh, you've already done it?
I've already done it. He's shot forward.
He's shot forwards. Okay.
The engine is an additional 2 initiative, and the binocular telescope is excellent on this, which means that when it's stationary, it can modify a normal hit into a crit when it's shooting a tank that is not at close range.
Nice. Which is what you expect to do with it for most of the game.
It is. I've got a T-34 here. His card's disappeared, but that's fine.
They've got APCR, I remember that.
They have. They've got, when you're at close range, you can discard a card to gain an extra power, an extra firepower, and then they all have +1 initiative from optics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So over here, I've got a platoon of 5 Panzer IVs. These four, which don't have a commander or a little dude riding on the back,
a fella in him.
They are just the standard Panzer IVH, and they have got the light APCR shell, which you've also got, and the manual fire extinguisher, which is going to let me cancel an engine fire.
The Manuel fire distinguisher.
Yeah, the Manuel fire distinguisher. All 5 of my tanks have that. But this is the commander of the platoon, obviously. Ooh. So he's got several special upgrades. He's got a gunner with the designated target rule, which is when shooting, the defending tank does not gain the cover bonus if it is already shot or it has a movement token.
Okay.
I have the driver, who's a basic driver, smooth ride.
It's smooth rider, easy rider.
It's like leather trousers. This is an 8-point driver.
Oof.
But when shooting, treat this tank as having 1 less movement token.
Okay.
Defense dice. And then he's got safe stowage, which is +1 initiative in the shooting phase, and discard to cancel the ammo damage critical.
Oh.
The ammo damage is 3
It's
damage.
3 for. Okay.
Alright.
And that's what we've got.
And we're deployed and we're ready to go. In terms of the mission, we are just playing free-for-all. We are going to play for 5 turns. The terrain that's on the board, the buildings block line of sight. In this edition of the tanks, forests, you count as concealed if you're being shot through them in any way.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so you can still shoot entirely through forests in this, out the other side.
Right, so it only doesn't count as cover if you've got the 3 wheels system going on.
The 3 corners thing, which we'll explain more about. The buildings, again, just line of sight blocking. The walls are a bit interesting, because they provide you with an extra defense dice you can't just hold down. But if any shooting takes place through a wall, it is then removed.
Yeah, removed from play.
We're actually using 28mm dry stone walls because we want them to stand out on the board. Because it's something new for the edition. We are going to roll for advantage, and the way that works, James, is we each roll 3 dice. and we count its crits followed by hits. So the most crits wins, then the most hits wins.
So it's these brand spanking.
I've got one crit.
I've got one hit. So you go.
It's advantages with me, and what that means is I win ties.
Okay.
That's all.
Great.
So the movement step, my initiative for my guys is 5.
Okay. I have the movement step. I have 6 for the SU-100 and 7 for the T-34s.
Really?
Yep.
So I do all of my movement first then?
Sure do.
Nice. Okie dokie.
The SU-100 box was interesting because that SU-100 lacks initiative of its own accord.
And it had a million initiative options.
But basically everything in the box was add initiative.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to move...
Okie dokie.
1, 2...
Recon.
1, 2.
Yep.
So these two have moved 2. This one has moved 1. The placement of these tokens is important because they matter for shooting later.
Yeah.
We're going to try and keep things like explain how these things work as we go.
Definitely.
To embracing the idea that a lot of people are quite possibly new here.
Yep.
So I'm going to move 2.
I'm new here, thank you very much.
2. So they've also moved 2. That's all of my movement initiative 5. This chap moved 1, the others all moved 2.
Right, so I'm going to leave the SU-100 where it is. It's stationary because I've got a fairly decent shot going across there through the wall. I think that should be okay. Was it your intention for me to not have a shot?
That there?
Yeah.
That looks pretty good to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to take advantage of these newfangled walls rules, and I'm going to move 3 all the way up to there. So 3.
Because the T-34s are fast.
They are. Well, they used to be fast. Now they just have 3 movement.
Yeah, it used to be a rule called fast. We keep saying used to. I suppose some people will be brand new here.
Yes.
This is a kind of a reskinning and rebalancing of tanks, World War II, Panther versus Sherman.
Yeah, the old game that was just tanks.
Yeah.
In all caps.
Yeah, yes.
Tanks. You shout it every time you say it. You don't have a choice. So these two are going to remain stationary.
The stats, the units have been rebalanced and the upgrade cards are very different.
Yeah, hugely different.
But the mechanics are very, very similar. Mm-hmm. So yeah, if anybody's confused talking about the previous game and thinking, what the heck is that?
Okay, then we move over to the next phase.
Shooting phase.
The shooting phase.
So in the movement step, the movement is done in the reverse order of initiative, lowest to highest. The higher initiative getting to see where the other guys moved. In the shooting phase, it's the other way round. So all of my chaps have got an initiative of 5 still, except my commander, who has an initiative of 6.
So
because he has safe stowage.
Ooh. My T-34s are all 7 still, but my SU-100 is 3 in the shooting phase. So it switches ends, so it gets to move last, but also shoot last in this occasion.
Okay, so shooting first to the T-34s and 7s.
So I'm going to fire here. It's hull down. That is a rule. It doesn't mean anything right now. So I'm going to fire across. I think I could probably get on your commander. I'm not sure I want to.
Yeah.
I can. Yeah. No, I'll fire here.
Okay.
I'll fire at this chair.
So you're firing across there. So when you fire, you look at your 5-pound number, and that's generally unmodified. 4.
Yep.
So you're looking for crits and hits. Now the defender generates a dice pool, which starts off with my movement.
Yep.
And then I add your movement.
Yep.
And then I add my armour.
Yep.
And then I add my hold down. But it caps out at 6.
6, right. Okay. So I have a single crit and a single hit.
I roll off and I stop them.
You do stop them all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine.
All right.
So I'm going to fire...
But you fired through this cover.
I did fire through a wall, so it just gets removed.
Boom!
Yeah. So I'll fire with this pair of T-34s over here. I will start with T-34 number 30 over here, which will fire at the same vehicle.
So I moved 2. How far did you move?
0.
0. And my armour is 2. Now, interestingly, you do not count cover for the cover that's under the vehicle that you're on. So you're not actually paying a penalty for shooting through those woods. So I only have 4 defense dice. 2 for my movement and 2 for my armor, because you didn't move.
I did not move. So I'm going to roll these. I get nothing. Luckily, I'm stationary, so I get to re-roll.
Not only are you stationary, you're also a medium tank that allows you to re-roll 1. But you can re-roll all of them anyway. You can't, and you can't re-roll a re-roll. I checked that too.
1 hit, 2 hits. That was good.
That was a beauty. So we stopped all of those as well.
Exactly the same thing again, please.
Yeah.
I'll re-roll all of those, because that was 0 again. Pair of hits. You'll stop them. We stop 1.
1. So it's just a hit, so it's just 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
That was on this one?
It was on this one.
It was on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, 1 point of damage
1
here.
point of damage.
All right, team.
Your entire force, sir.
My entire force will shoot back. All right, then. This chap has got the highest initiative. He's going to shoot first. And he's going to shoot at that fella over there.
Behind a wall.
Who is not going to get the benefit of cover.
Because
a designated target when shooting the defending tank does not gain the in-cover bonus if it is already shot in this phase or has a movement token.
Beautiful.
And it has both of those. But it's not going to matter, because I moved 1, which counts as 0 for my smooth ride.
I have survivability 1, and I've moved 3.
And you've moved 3. And I get 2 hits.
Okay. Gonna keep that?
I get to reroll 1.
Yeah.
Which is still a 0.
Pair of crits and a hit.
Okay, but it blows you all up.
It does. Pew! I'll leave the snow. That's
leave the snow, of course. Alright, so same again across here.
Oh, I'm covered in white powder. Off we go.
So these move 2 and you move 3.
Yep.
So I get that, and re-rolling 1 only results in the tray count. 2 hits.
Okay, so I have 1 survivability, moved 2, you moved...
You moved 3, I moved 2.
You moved
so
2, so I got 6 dice. Stop lots.
Stop lots, yeah. And the other one shooting 2 crits, re-rolling 1. 3 crits!
Ooh, okay.
You stop them all.
Stop them all.
Regular defences can stop crits, they just don't prioritise on crits. Those are fired, he's fired, so it's these 2 firing.
At?
I think they're firing at the same dude.
Cool.
Yeah, these also move 2, so that is no hits. And the final one. Whoops.
Whoa. Oh, that's lots already.
Oh, 2 hits and 2 crits. I'm not re-rolling.
They moved 2 as well, okay.
Yeah, so you still got 6.
Stop 3.
So you get 1 crit, at which point I realise we probably don't have the critical dick. We don't have the critical dick because we became significant briefly. Is the box just there, James? Hopefully.
Yeah.
Critical.
The critical
Oh
dick.
my days!
What a day!
Bunch of amateurs, mate.
Is this it? They're still in the style. They're still in the plastic.
Look at that. It's probably still in this fixed order as well. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So I'll do some randomising over here while you think about what you're shooting.
Okay.
Your remaining SU doofer.
Same tank.
Same tank.
We got this.
We got this. Okay. But I've got the hold down thing here because there's a wall between you and me.
Okay.
You might be able to fight the. Do you want to take the laser pen while I'm shuffling?
Yeah.
See if you could shoot something not hold down.
That does miss the wall. So yeah, I can do that. It's not close
Well, it's
range.
just 2 extra defense dice,
that
isn't
is
it?
pretty
It's
big.
quite a difference.
Yeah. And I can modify 1 hit into a crit because you're not at close range.
That is your tank destroyer special bonus.
That's my binocular telescope.
Oh, right. What is your tank destroyer? Oh, that's about being in cover, isn't
It's extra initiative and extra concealment, and the initial pre-game scouty movement. Yeah.
No, I mean the rule on the back of your card that says tank destroyer.
That's also a rule that is relevant in this game. I gain +1 while in cover.
Right.
So I get +2 while in cover because I've also got Demir.
So I did the crit upon you. Were you happy with the amount of shuffling that I have done? Would you care to cut the deck before
I saw none of it and I don't care. Go on for the
don't care. And the result is equipment damage. Player discards 1 upgrade card of their choice from this tank, and you take a point of damage.
Okay. So who is this? Sorry. This vehicle. So I've only got 1 piece of equipment, an upgrade card. So he no longer has the ammo.
Has he got a piece of equipment?
He does. Target 1 upgrade card. It's just an upgrade card.
Okay, yeah.
So I won't get rid of the equipment, I'll get rid of the ammo.
Okay.
So that tank no longer has its APCR shell.
APCR.
Single APCR shell. That
Single
it has in that
APCR
tank.
shell. Right, the SU, we're going to see some big numbers here.
So I'm firing 6 dice, 5 power 6.
5 power 6.
Yeah.
And what are you shooting at this one?
I am.
I moved 2. I've got 2 points of armour. So I've got 1 point of armour.
I've got 1 point of armour.
Did you move?
I did not move.
I've just got 3.
Give me a second. Sorry. I'm considering. I can. No, the medium tank is reroll 1. It's not a medium
any
tank.
circumstance. Anybody who's stationary can reroll any or all.
Any or all, or just all?
Any or all.
Okay. Well, I'm going to upgrade that one, and then I'm going to reroll these ones. Yeah. Nothing. Anything.
I make 3 defenses.
Stop 'em.
Hot
diggity.
So there's a super amount of luck involved in this
There
game.
is.
Now, at the end of the game, at the end of the round, interestingly, we've done all the shooting before we move on. I used to have a special rule for Germans. I used to blitz.
You did.
But that's not a thing anymore.
No.
So we go on to Bing Bing round 2.
Okay. Well, we need to do our cleanup phase first, don't we? We
do
our
clean up
command
phase. You're quite right.
The brand new command phase.
The brand new command. I'm so excited about it.
So we reroll for initiative.
Or advantage.
Yeah.
I get no crits.
I get no crits. You got 2 hits though.
Hits, so
Yeah.
I keep the advantage. It's irrelevant, isn't it?
Most of the time.
Yes. Okay. So it is round 2, if you could change that over.
Bing, bing.
Ooh. So, I am going to move this one. 1.
Yep.
Like that. That is a move of 1. I think we've got to gun down some fascists now. Some communists.
What?
Not gunning down fascists, communists. All the platoon, you fire at the halt, mate. That's what you do. You get into position, then you halt to do the shooting.
Do I?
No, I do. That's my doctrine.
Do I? Because I've never done that before.
No.
I'm going to remain stationary with the SU-100. That's last anyway. Yeah, that would be next because it's 6 currently, and then these are 7. So that's remaining stationary. This gentleman here is going to blast up the board like an idiot.
Vroom, pew.
I don't think there's anywhere I'm not going to get side shot at some point, so let's try coming this way.
So side shot's got to be
more.
literally behind
Cool.
90 degrees to
I'm going to here. Right here.
Yeah.
And that's 3 movements. 3 of the finest movements that the Soviet army can muster. And then, yeah.
Shooting then. So you do the shootings first.
I do, with
Your
the
T-34s.
T-34s. So this one here is going to fire into this vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've got 1 armour and I'm hold down.
Okay.
So that's another 2. And
Yeah.
you moved how many?
3.
3. So that's 6 defence dice for me.
Yep. So 4, nothing.
Re-rolling 1 because you're a medium tank. I
Yeah.
stop it, but boom goes the cover.
All right. Going to fire at your command tank through the wall.
Okay. Just to
Yeah.
clean out the cover.
Clean out the cover.
So I moved 1. I'm hold down and I've got a point of armour.
Yep.
2
Reroll 1.
defences.
So I got 2 crits and a normal hit.
Right, so the crit I choose, and I cancel a crit.
Yep.
The not crit you choose, so you can either do, it's up to you whether you crit me or not.
I will crit you.
Yeah, I thought you might.
Yeah.
But it's
Hell to the yes.
just to explain how the rules work. It's
Okay.
about who gets to choose.
Right.
What? Because there are times when you would want to do certain damage rather than crits. There are zeros in here.
There sure are. Bailed out. This tank cannot move or shoot.
Well, that's a boo.
It's
actually.
a boo 0. Yep.
Cannot move or shoot. I don't have a thing on here that says that I can overlook that. So that's a repairable damage.
Take a turn out at least. Take 1 turn
Boo.
out. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm not going to fire at that tank anymore. Oh yeah, that gets removed. I'm going to fire at the closer one of these 2 tanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 4 still, reroll 1. So I get a crit and a hit.
And I've just got 1 defense because there's just my armour.
Just you. No.
Would you get crit and hit?
and a hit.
So I get a point of damage and a crit. So I should put that more
Let's
central.
put that in the middle.
Do the crit.
We've got lucky hit.
Lucky hit.
Lucky hit.
2 damage.
That just gets shuffled back in, doesn't it?
Is that right?
2 damage. Yeah, it's still 2.
So that's another 3, taking me to a total of 4. And I have 4 hit points, so it's a boomo.
I must admit, I do like the art on these new cards. They're very much
I think
way
that
more pleasant than the old ones.
I think that they've benefited a little bit from the relationship with Battlefront in that World of Tanks. What have I done with my smoke?
No, we need the little puffs.
We need the wee puffs of smoke,
no.
mate. Here we go.
It's half the game.
It's the best bit of the game, isn't it? All right.
So you've taken 3 damage.
And I already had 1, and I've only got 4 hit points.
Cool.
Because this is a cheap tank, mate.
Wow.
She's out of there.
It's so very rare I feel like I've done something in tanks, so I like World of Tanks.
Yeah. All right. You've rendered 2 of my vehicles ineffective.
Yeah, so now you get to use the other 3.
Now I get to use the other 3. Okay, so this one's going to fire across at one of those.
Which one? Take your pick.
Take your pick. Take your pick. The one this.
15 or 30? 30 it is.
Okay,
Then-
here we go.
then mark.
So I've got 4 firepower.
Yeah.
And that is 1 hit, 1 crit. And I'm going to re-roll. 2 hits and a crit. And
So I
you've got
have-
armour and cover.
1 naturally and then 2 for the cover.
1
Right?
for the cover.
1 for the cover? Okay. Oh, it's not hold down, is it? I stopped nothing.
So 2 damage and a crit. Come on! Come on!
4.
Injured crew, 2 damage.
That's that tank gone.
Have you only got 4 hit points?
4 hit
as well?
points only.
Boom!
Give me a puff. Come
Check
on.
this.
That's the whole game.
That is the best bit, man.
It is.
Right, that was that.
Okay.
Swinging over here.
Back to, yeah.
So this one's going to fire at the other one of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is... Oh, and I get to re-roll one of those. No, 2 hits and a crit.
So, did you move?
Nope.
Okay. So I've got 1 naturally and 1 for cover. That's
Yeah.
it. Stop a hit.
So
'Cause I
1
can't
hit
choose
and a
to stop
1 crit.
This could be bad.
Damaged optic.
Oh,
so
okay.
just the 1 damage. That's repairable.
Yeah.
And then the other one shooting at it. I get to re-roll all because I'm stationary. Re-roll any or all. Oh, just 1 crit.
Stop those ones.
Stopped it. And then does the SU fire last?
The SU fires last.
With all 6 of its mega dice.
6 mega dice.
You can only see
Upgrade
this
the
one.
dice type when you choose a bit of gun.
Mate.
Oh, that's quite a few.
Reroll
I'll re-roll
any.
the ones that I haven't hit with and get nothing.
And I've just got my armour, right?
That's a crit and
Oh,
3
you're not
hits.
going to see all 3 of the corners with this
I
tank
doubt
in the
it.
way. So I get 2 then.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to survive either way.
Ooh,
Stop
stop.
1 damage.
Yeah, so that's a crit and 2 hits.
Did you upgrade a hit to a crit?
I didn't.
being a
so that's
tank-
2 crits and a
That
hit.
was a thing that you do, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a thing that I do.
So 2 crits and a hit.
Yeah, that's for my binoculars. 2 crits. Only did 1. So you got your radio damaged. You have initiative 0,
Right.
and you take a damage at the end of. Oh, it's an engine fire.
Ah. Now.
So you
That,
take
yeah, so I take a
2
point of damage from the engine fire and a point of damage from the hit.
Yeah.
So that's 2. Right.
At the
I have
end of the turn, you can choose to either. Are you special in some way?
I've got a fire distinguisher, haven't I?
Oh, you've got your Manuel
But that just
fire
allows me a
distinguisher.
re-roll.
Oh, okay.
Manuel fire distinguisher, eh? Right. And clean up. So first of all, I'm going to try and repair that.
Okay, with a reroll.
I do it.
Okay,
So it's good.
but you still have initiative 0 because you can only repair
Still,
1.
I can only repair the 1.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you
then
you already take a point of damage.
the end of the repair step, this tank takes 1 damage. At the end of the repair
End
step.
of the repair step. Okay, so
Yeah.
you've taken 2 on that one so far.
So this one, I'm going to try and deal with the bailout.
Yeah.
No.
No.
There we go.
Oof.
Have you got any doofers?
I have my damaged optics.
Damaged optics, let's do it.
Yeah. Which I repair.
Which you repair. End of round 2, mate. Oh no, we need to roll for advantage.
Oh, we do. Yeah, that's the thing.
I got 1 crit.
I got a crit and a hit.
It's round 3.
Big,
The
big.
Sovietskis have the initiative,
We do.
or the advantage, but that doesn't matter. We glorious men of the Panzerwaffe are gonna move 1.
How glorious of you to do that.
Tactics, mate. Tactics.
Tic Tacs, I hate them.
Tic Tacs.
They did a lemon and lime Tic Tac. That was abominable.
Oh
That was-
gosh, the very idea, sir. Yeah, put me right off my evening meal. That would. Is
that you?
Moved 1, standing still.
Go on, move and be brave.
Stand still.
Ah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. Stand still, stand still. I'm going to have to move this because it
Yeah.
can't see anything.
Yeah. It's less good when it moves.
It is a bit less good.
Yeah, it's definitely less good when it moves.
I'm going to go... I need to do the movement ruler thing because there's like right angles and things to consider.
Yeah.
Which is fine because it still gets me there.
You've done something with that tank because from where my angle, There's a big blob of blue tack on the underside of the hull.
Is there? Yeah.
I get what happened with that? What were we doing?
It has an SU-100 hull as well that I haven't painted yet.
Oh, right,
So I just blue tack the top onto the bottom.
You can buy the multi-part kit from Battlefront. You build either.
Certainly can.
Yeah,
I want to get that.
Kitsch to
some cut. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Right, and in the shooting phase then, mate?
Yes, sir. So these two tanks go first. So I'm going to fire into this vehicle.
Yep.
With this T-34.
Okay.
So I haven't moved.
T-34 didn't move?
No.
I just got one defense dice then.
Okay. I don't need to upgrade anything there. So there's 2 crits and 2 hits. You stop a hit.
A hit. So I've taken 1 damage and 2 crits.
Okay, so 1 damage plus 0, bailed out, but it can't move or shoot.
Yeah.
And 1 for a track destroyed. It can't move either.
So I've got 2 damage total there.
Yeah. It was this vehicle here on the...
It was this one.
Yeah. So
and
you
I've
can't
got
shoot here.
2 disabling abilities. I can't move and I also can't do anything.
Yeah.
Cool.
You can't move or move. Yeah. Excellent. So yeah, this vehicle is going to fire into this vehicle here.
The one with the damaged daddy.
The one with all the damaged daddios. But that one can't do anything.
This one?
Yeah.
I can shoot him.
It can't move or shoot, can it?
It can if I flip that card over.
It can if you pretend it doesn't exist.
Yeah, mate. Totally.
Rerolling 1
because
I'm stationary.
Oh, anything you like?
That's
that
2
worked
hits and a
out.
crit.
So you shoot at that one. So I've got 1 armor and I moved 1. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
That'd be nothing.
That'd be
What
nothing.
did you get 2 damage in the crit.
2 damage
Already
in
got
the
2
crit, so
damage.
it's gone,
Boom!
Excellent.
You can see what the crit was if you want, but it's kind of already
I'm
dead.
going to have to shuffle it because I've got to put that card in anyway. It was a lucky hit. That was a lucky hit.
That was a lucky hit, mate.
So let's take that.
So my fire extinguisher is really useful because I never needed it, even though I was even on fire.
You were on fire.
Mate. Now we have played this game before. We knew that when we choose to stay still, it's going to the lethality is going to rocket.
Hugely. Yeah.
Yeah.
So fired. We're on to you now, sir.
I've just got this.
So the one
here.
vehicle that can fire.
Yeah. So it's got to shoot through a forest at anybody. Is that other one damaged?
No, neither of these are damaged at all.
Okay, I'll shoot this one then.
Okay.
Whoa!
hello.
3 hits and a crit.
I've got my 1,
You got your armor.
which stops a hit.
Boo!
So 2 hits and a crit.
Just give me a lucky hit from there.
Go on then.
Lucky hit, mate.
Ammo damage. 3 damage.
Yay! Boom!
Excellent.
1 each, mate. 1 all.
1 all.
But my tanks
me the
are cheap.
poofer.
My tanks are cheaper than yours.
Excellent.
I'm winning, mate.
You are.
It may not look like it. There's only
Or
got
feel
one,
like
one tank that's effective. But you know, this is a game of dice, isn't it?
It certainly is. Right.
Clean up step then.
I've still got to fire this.
No, I don't think you should do that. There's no point in firing it. It's bailed out, track damage. Just leave it.
You know what? I think I will.
6 firepower dice, mate.
Reroll any because I'm stationary.
No, you're not.
And upgrade. Oh, I moved, didn't I? So
And you better check whether you can upgrade without
Yeah.
moving. Flip the card.
oh, it's
on the back.
stationary. Okay. No, that's nothing to do with it.
That's extra protection.
Yeah, that's extra protection. So this is the one, but I have to be stationary for it. So it's just 2 hits.
Just 2 hits.
Just 2 hits with your 1 armor.
With my 1 armor. Yes.
You stop. 1 off.
So I just get 1 damage.
Yeah, so it's still alive.
Still alive. It's got 3 damage
Still kicking.
out of 4. Okay. Advantage? No, repairs.
Repairs.
I would like to repair my bailed out over here,
Yep.
which I fail. I'd like to repair.
Go on,
bailed
do
out
it.
here.
Go on, do it. Yay!
Which I succeed. If you want to shuffle that one back
will.
in, we are going to move on to round 4.
Round 4. Bang, bang.
Bing, bing. Mate, I think
Sir.
things are not going well for the Panzerwaffe. That SU is going to blow this up no matter what.
Well, unless I completely fail, which is unlikely. But if you move other vehicles round, it has to
He's got to shoot something.
rotate. It has
Yeah.
to have moved in order to hit something if you're careful about what you do. So a lot of my
but
rules
it's
go
not-
away.
This can't move though.
No. That's true.
Yeah.
It can't move
So-
or shoot or move.
Yeah. So I'm going to move this one here,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Okay.
So that one's moved 1.
Yeah.
I'm doing this because I have to move first.
Yes.
Because I have to move first because I haven't got the
So
initiative.
you're not moving your commander at all.
No.
Okay. Cool. I'm going to remain stationary with everything.
Thought you might.
Yep. So I'm going to fire...
What's the initiative on that? 7?
T-34 7, yeah, 6 plus 1. It's plus 1 forever for the advanced optics. So yeah, I'm just going to fire at the commander.
Yeah.
Which is... reroll 1 for a medium. Nope. There's a crit and 2 hits.
Crit and 2 hits, and I've just got 1 armour.
Yep. Which you don't do anything with.
So
Okay,
a crit.
2 hits. And 0 initiative. Radio damage. So no damage.
Damage to Daddy-o. Mate, we only just got this thing operational. Okay.
Yeah. So you get your shots?
That one.
Yeah.
Shoots.
So is that one can shoot now as well, can't it?
This one,
yeah,
it can, but it's got initiative 0.
Oh, so it'll go after.
It'll go after the SU.
Yeah.
So I think this one, that tank's still undamaged, isn't it?
Yes.
So I think this one's going to shoot the SU, which is in cover.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll accept that you can see that. That makes sense to me.
I can't see 3 corners of it though, so I've got 4 shots, re-rolling 1, just a crit.
So my armor is that moved.
I moved 1.
I have armor 2.
Yeah.
And I'm in cover.
Yeah.
While I'm in cover
and stationary,
I get another 1, and then another 1 because I'm in cover.
Yeah.
So I get +2. So I got 6 defense dice.
Yeah.
The maximum available.
Only 1.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's not a room full of zeros. Yeah. So now the SU gets to shoot.
Yeah, I'm going to fire at the only tank I can see.
Yeah.
Which is
I
6.
figured that was how it was going to go.
6 times. Yeah.
And I've got 1 point of armour.
Cool. That's
which I fail. Boom!
Yeah, 2 crits and 3 hits. Cool.
Mate, this is not a glorious day for the Panzerwaffe. I suppose these Panther 4s are a bit cheap, aren't they?
Yes. Right. This is early war, though, in theory.
I've got shooting to do over here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shoot that T-34 across the way. Here we go. Re-rolling because I'm stationary.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 hits and a crit.
And I have 2 armor. Did you move? You didn't?
I did not move.
So I stopped neither.
2 hits and a crit. This could be it. This could be it.
Could be it. It's likely to be it, frankly.
Engine damage 2. Boomo.
Thank you very much for this fine smoke.
Mate, lethal. We should have done some manoeuvring, mate.
Probably.
Right.
That doesn't win games.
That does not win games. Going into the final round.
Yep.
Bing, bing. You need to take our attack. So there's 2 options here, isn't there?
Yeah.
We could roll for advantage, but it doesn't matter. Because you've got 7, right?
Cool.
And I've got 6. Now, I needed to repair that. Sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
I did.
You did.
So that's radio damage is back in the bag.
Okay.
And having done a bit untidy with the clean-up step. So I have to move first. I win unless you kill another tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how this game is.
That is how this game works. Do we... I think we need to keep it fun, right? So rather than me just saying, do we agree that this one can see the SU from here?
You shot at me last time, so...
Right, yeah. Cool. This guy's going to move 1 on the corner to take the shot, because I have to move first. So it's moved 1. So anyone can win it.
Anyone can win it. So I need to move it, because I can't see either of those tanks with the assault gun rolls, right?
No, the assault gun is 180 degrees. If the enemy vehicle is entirely in front of you, you're good.
Okay, cool.
So you can shoot both of them.
I could shoot either, yeah.
Yeah.
But not both.
This one has 2 damage.
Right.
And that's why I was still trying to make a bit of a game of it in the final round.
No, I'll stay stationary.
You don't have to.
Stay stationary. I should, because it'll make my firepower much more powerful.
Yes.
Because of all the rerolls.
Yes.
But you fire first.
I fire first. I fight with both of them first.
You do fire with both of them first. You know what? I'm going to leave it there.
Yeah? You're going to let me get away with it?
Yeah.
All right. So, when shooting, the smooth ride means that it doesn't count as having moved.
Okie dokie.
So I've got 4 firepower dice.
Yeah.
And when shooting, and then my designated target, the defending tank does not gain the benefit of cover if it has a movement token or it's already shot. Neither of those things apply.
Excellent.
So I am going to shoot across there. Oh, boo! And re-rolling 1 for being a medium tank. 2 crits.
Oh, that's changed things. So I have 2 basic armor.
And my moving doesn't count because of my gunner.
Stop them both.
Oh!
Oof.
And then the Panzer IV shoots across. 2,
Medium.
it's stationary, so I can re-roll both.
Oh,
2 hits, 2
no.
crits.
Okay. Stop neither. I have 5, so it's possible I survive.
Yes, 2 hits, 2 crits.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah?
Do you want to do the turn?
2 damage.
Ooh,
So
1 to
this
kill!
needs to
1
be a
to
0.
kill!
It's another 2. Lucky hit.
Yes! Victory for the battered as heck Panzer IVs. We're still socially distancing here, so thank you for the game, Jane. If you like the kind of stuff that we do, rather than just waiting for the blooper reel, why don't you head on over to our website, modelingforadvantage.co.uk. We've got affiliate links to places like Whaling Games there, where when you buy your models, if you buy through our link, we get a little bit of kickback and it doesn't cost you a penny more. So having a quick scout of the battlefield, look at that flaming tanks.
Don't need to look at my side, I can just tell you everything's exploded. So over on this side we've got one entirely intact tank, and then a commander here who's taken a few little plinks.
It's 50% hit points, mate. It only starts with 4.
That's Soviet plinking, come on.
Mate, what do you think? I thought it was it better than the previous version? It certainly wasn't worse. I felt a lot more inclined to use these upgrades.
Definitely. No, I completely agree.
Because the points relationship has changed. You know, normally you didn't take these upgrades because you just could get extra tanks.
Yeah. No, 5 points when a tank is 18 points is really stupid to take that. Just don't do that
absolutely.
3 times. I'm not sure you agree. I like the new cover for the forests. It doesn't make sense in my head. It's not logical, but previously I was like, oh, do I put this here? Do I put that there? And it never quite it never quite clicked for me what I'm supposed to do in a forest. Whereas now it's just like, am I in it? Yeah, cool.
Yeah. And I like the destructible cover. I like them introducing that idea into the game.
Yeah.
I don't know how extensive it needs to be, but I feel quite good about it.
I quite like the idea of like crumbling buildings that have like when you fire through it 3 times, it takes the building down.
Yeah, I think
things like that.
I think there's potential. They've introduced the concept, haven't they? There are other cover rules for hills which are a bit more messy.
It can be, yeah.
I think you need to have the right shape and size of hill for the rule to work.
You do, yeah. I quite like the idea of like remaking these bases just for this game kind of thing.
Just for this game, yeah, absolutely. But 2 quite different forces in terms of you went for the 1 super tank, and it did do work.
It was super.
I took the extra tank.
Yeah.
Did it work for me?
It won you the game, I think.
It did, but it was so dicey though.
Yeah.
It was so dicey.
I think on that last turn, if I'd just done that,
well, then you would have lost.
I had the opportunity to take out that tank still. I can still fire, I can still do something.
Oh, you could
I've still got 6 dice to fire at you.
Yeah.
I just can't re-roll any of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that tank couldn't
And I went
hit
into
me.
that last turn just thinking, I'll leave my tanks in a position where we roll the dice and anyone can win it.
100%, yeah. That's fine.
Because that's if you want to play a competitive game, you don't want to be playing this game. If you want to play a game where you need to roll 6s to win, which are currently what they call the World Tanks.
Yeah, the World Tanks logo.
Mate, I enjoyed it. I've played this again. Very happy with the new edition, to be honest. All right. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.